Many times in life, we look at others and think, why can't I be like them? This habit of comparing ourselves makes us unhappy. In today's world, with social media apps like TikTok and Instagram, this feeling has become even stronger. So, this story is for anyone who feels their life isn't good enough and believes that others are always happier. Listen carefully, because this story carries an important lesson. One day, a crow was flying and stopped to rest on a tree branch. From there, he noticed a swan gliding peacefully across a pond. The swan's bright white feathers shone in the sunlight, and nearby villagers admired its beauty. The crow became curious and flew closer to take a better look. But as soon as the villagers saw the crow, they waved their hands to drive him away. The crow thought, maybe they think I'll make the place dirty. Feeling hurt, he moved to another branch, but again, the people chased him away. This made the crow very sad. He saw how everyone admired the swan's beauty, yet no one liked him. With a heavy heart, the crow flew away from the village and went deep into the forest. Sitting alone on a tree branch, tears filled his eyes as he whispered to himself. The crow thought sadly, people hate me because of my black feathers. If only I had white feathers like the swan, I would finally be happy. Just then, an old crow flew by and saw him crying. Why are you so sad, young one? He asked gently. The crow replied, I hate my black feathers. They look so ugly and nobody likes me. The old crow gave a kind smile and said, if you could look like any bird, which one would you choose? Without hesitation, the young crow answered, I want to look like the swan. Everyone admires it. The old crow nodded and said, there is a magical spring deep inside this forest. If you bathe in its water with a pure heart, it can change your appearance. But before you go, why don't you ask the swan if it is truly happy? The young crow agreed and quickly flew back to the pond. Looking at the swan, he said, Dear swan, you must be the happiest bird in the village. Your feathers are so beautiful and everyone loves you. Tell me, are you truly happy? The swan looked down and softly replied, Thank you for your kind words. My feathers may look beautiful, but I am not happy. People keep me as a pet, and I cannot live freely. When I grow old, they might even kill me for my meat. I don't even know if I will be alive tomorrow. The crow was shocked. Then who do you think is the happiest bird? He asked. The swan thought for a moment and said, I believe parrots are the happiest. Their colorful feathers are more beautiful than mine, and people don't eat them. The crow thanked the swan and flew off in search of a parrot. After searching for some time, he finally spotted one sitting on a branch. The crow said politely, Dear parrot, your colorful feathers are so lovely. Surely, you must be the happiest bird. The parrot let out a long sigh and replied, Yes, my feathers are pretty, but because of them, people put me in cages. I spend most of my life locked up, and I'm always scared. The parrot continued, I never know what will happen to me inside these cages. The crow felt even sadder and asked, Then who do you think is the happiest bird? The parrot replied, It must be the peacock. People admire its feathers, and it lives in a big cage with so much attention. Curious, the crow flew to a zoo to meet the peacock. There he saw it spreading its colorful feathers while many visitors admired and clapped for its beauty. The crow said, Dear peacock, you are so beautiful. Your feathers are amazing. Surely, you must be the happiest bird in the world. The peacock looked at him and sighed. No, my friend, I am not happy. People take my feathers and sell them. It is painful when they pluck them, and it keeps happening again and again. I wish I could live freely like you. No one bothers you, and you can fly wherever you want. Hearing this, the crow was stunned. He had never thought of his freedom as something precious. Suddenly, he realized he had been taking it for granted. Grateful for the lesson, the crow thanked the peacock and flew back to meet the old crow. With a smile, he said, "I don't want to be anyone else. I am happy to be a crow now." This story reminds us that every living being has its own struggles. When we compare ourselves to others, we often forget the blessings we already have. True happiness doesn't come from being like someone else. It comes from being thankful for what we are. Remember, you are unique, and no one can ever be a better version of you than yourself. If this story gave you a new lesson, don't forget to like and share your thoughts. See you again in the next story, where we'll keep learning together.